Happy Wednesday, everyone. Glenn Calloway from the basement, back with another video. You know what today is? The 1st of October. You know what I'm going to call this video? Rocktober. I'm kind of hoping people jump on this. Albums that just rock. Kind of thinking the albums when no one's home, you're all by yourself, you're not going to offend anyone, and you crank the stereo up real loud, and you're sitting in your boxer shorts or your bra and panties if you're a female viewer, or if you're a kinky male viewer. And you just play air guitar, just go crazy. I got 5 that I picked. Let's start. Now, before I start, I will be guesting on Pat Close to the Edge channel this afternoon. We're going to record a video. Pat and his amazing friends. We did one a couple of weeks ago, and this time we are discussing 5 albums. I'm not going to give them away. Then we kind of rate them and come up with an overall consensus on group rating. The last one was a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to today doing that. 4 o'clock, I will be doing that this afternoon, so stay tuned for Pat's great channel. That will probably get uploaded in a couple days. Also, Rich Strickler and I are doing a video every Tuesday, Triple T Tuesday, Top 10 Tuesdays, where we pick a subject and do our top 10 or favorite 10 or whatever 10. It's been a lot of fun. I love doing stuff with Rich. He's such a great guy. And so please go to Rich's channel and watch. It's fun. And please subscribe to Rich's channel and to Pat's. Okay, enough of that. Let's rock. I didn't really put these in any order. I'm going to start with this one, because this is an album when it came out. I remember being in my bedroom. I had the speakers on the wall, and I had a fairly small room, really, and I had a pretty substantial system in there, and man, I could just blow the walls off the place. Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street. I just think this album is incredible. It starts off with Rocks Off, and this is an original pressing, by the way. Rip This Joint. I mean, that's the rockin'est song ever made. The Stones, the greatest rock and roll band in the world back then. Tumbling Dice. I mean, just freaking fantastic. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the original. I know there's a lot of reissues out there, or there is a reissue out there. This came with some weird shit. And then you got the inside things, and they came with like some posters or postcards or I don't know what the hell these are supposed to be. Let's see. They're postcards. I guess I could send somebody a postcard because I got lots of them if you're interested. Anybody? Well, we're on strike. Our mail service is on strike up here, so I can't send you a postcard right now. But if anybody would like a postcard, let me know. Okay, Exile on Main Street. Killer rock album. I love just to blast that thing. Zeppelin IV. Almost any Zeppelin album you could pick, but I picked 4 because, I mean, Black Dog, rock and roll, when it starts off, I mean, just, wow, incredible. 4th Zeppelin album. That's why they call it Zeppelin IV. Or Zofo, or whatever the hell they want to call it. Fantastic. Black Dog. Rock and roll. Man. Then it slows down a little bit. We get that Battle of Evermore, and then Stairway to Heaven, I mean, which just builds to this crescendo of just magic. And then side 2 is great. The whole album it's a rocker. Play it loud and play it proud. What else have we got? Everything else is on CD. How could you not crank this album and just... Who's Next? One of the great albums of all time. Rich and I yesterday did our favorite opening tracks on songs. Next week we're doing our favorite closers. This album has one of the best openers and one of the best closers. I would pick this album as that album if you said, what album has the best opener? What album has the best closer? It's Who's Next. Bubba O'Reilly, Won't Get Fooled Again, and all the songs in between. Going Mobile. I mean, just what an album. That is crankable when no one's home. Grand Funk. The Red Album. I call it the Paranoid Album. I saw Grand Funk in 1969 at Maple Leaf Gardens as an opening act. I had no idea who they were. And they were mind-blowing good. We had great seats. I remember like we were sitting in the top 2 or 3 rows on the floors. They just were so good. And this album was just coming out at the time, I believe. And wow, it's their best album as far as I'm concerned. And just rocks. Got This Thing on the Move, Please Don't Worry, Highfalutin Woman, Mr. Limousine Driver, In Need. Side 2 of the album was Winter in My Soul, Paranoid, and Inside Looking Out. I mean, those 2 songs, oh, killer. And I bet you could have picked Grand Funk Live as an album just to go nuts on. Last but not least. Oh, now I'm more a fan of the Deep Purple Mark I with Rod Evans singing. I don't know why. I just really like that stuff. I find it very interesting. But I would think that a lot of people, if we're talking about this, just rock and albums, would pick Deep Purple in rock. But I go with Machine Head. That's my favorite Deep Purple album after Mark I. Well, that would be Mark II. Definitely, it's always been my favorite Deep Purple album after those first 3. Highway Star kicks it off. Maybe I'm a Leo. Pictures of Home, Never Before, Smoke on the Water. One of the classic songs of all time. Lazy. Ooh. Probably my second favorite Deep Purple song of all time. And then Space Truckin'. This album just is frickin' awesome. That's 5 rockin' albums that just make you want to get up and crank the stereo and just blow your mind. Happy Rocktober, everyone. Let me know what you got. I'll talk to you soon.